Hadouken!
Is he saying, are you Ken?
Hadouken!
It sounds like a Dugan.
Tatsunaki-senpuken!
Wait, is he even speaking in Japanese?
Attack the fruity kid?
No, I'm not saying attack the fruity kid.
If they're actually speaking Japanese in this game, why doesn't it sound like it? And more importantly, what do those words even mean? I'm gonna break down all the Japanese you hear in Street Fighter 2, from the special moves to the meaning of the writing on the different stages. And just for fun, we're gonna take a look at this game too and try to figure out what means. But first, let's start with Street Fighter 2 and the most iconic character in the game, the chicken guy on the Chun-Li stage.
Round 1, fight!
One cut, another cut, turn it outside, one cut, hold it back, hold it, start, the whole chicken comes out, and the whole comes out like this.
The most iconic move is the Hadouken, but it doesn't sound like Hadouken at all. To me, it sounds like a Hadouken. Why does it sound so bad? It's mainly because of the limitations of technology at the time. Also, when you're playing, you hear the sound of the punching and kicking and then the background music and that makes it so difficult to hear. So that's why everything that the character says sounds so muffled, like. But what does Hadouken means in Japanese? Ha means wave, like a wave in the ocean. Do means movement. Ken means fist. Combined together, moving wave fist. Next move is. Actually, he's saying Shoryuken.
Shoryuken.
Sho means rising. Ryu means dragon. Ken means fist. So all together, rising dragon fist. I heard that a lot of non-Japanese people heard it as Are-you-ken or Sure-you-ken. That's so funny that non-Japanese people, try to make up the word in their own language, which we do it a lot. We actually have the same phenomenon called soramimi, means useless ear. And next, we get the most mysterious moves. It's not your fault if you couldn't hear what he's saying. It almost sounds like Tatsuki. And I also heard that some people hear this. How's the shampoo can? How's the shampoo can?
You don't know what you're saying, do you?
Of course I do.
You don't know what you're saying.
Of course I do.
You don't know what you're saying.
I do.
So, he's actually saying Tatsumaki senpukyaku. Tatsumaki means tornado. Senpu means spinning wind. Kyaku means feet. So, Tatsumaki senpukyaku is powerful spinning leg kick like a tornado.
I'm sticking with Hatachefruket.
I didn't understand what he was saying either. Even though it was saying in Japanese, my own language, I don't think I can ever understand what he was saying. But in Japan, when you buy a game, they used to come with this small booklet that they talk all about the moves. So they also put the Tatsumaki senpukyaku, how to read it, and then what's the special about the moves and stuff. But those aren't the only Japanese words that are used in the game. Actually, Honda and Chun-Li actually spoke in Japanese in the game. But before we talk about that, let's check out this character. Actually, I never heard of that game until Mr. Eats told me about this game. But he told me that Mortal Kombat was actually as popular as Street Fighter 2.
Raiden.
So Raiden is the god of lightning in the game. And in Japan, we have the same god in the same name, Raiden-sama or Raijin-sama. You see a lot of small drums around him. He looks kind of scary or a little bit like a demon, right? But in the Mortal Kombat video game creator, he wanted Raiden to look like the character from this movie called Big Trouble in Little China. So, because it's a Japanese character and I'm Japanese, I'm very curious what he's saying. Wait, one more time? Oh, okay. Okay, I don't know exactly what he's saying, but to me, he's saying, Bai mai noroe! Very close, right? Bai mai noroe! Bai means boob or boobs. So, bye! Mae narae is the line-up motion that kids have to do at school. Hai, mae narae! So in English, boo! Line up! And you know, when you look at the Raiden's move, he's actually doing line-up move. So boob! Line up!
The words that he's screaming is not real words. But some of the things that Americans thought he was saying was...
I can understand. LA! LA! Your mother's from LA! But I'm not convinced about the your mother is from part. I think he says pie. Mae narae. So now let's go back to Street Fighter 2 and let's take a look at what E Honda is saying in Japanese. He doesn't speak a lot in the game, but he says this. So actually he's saying doskoi. My husband used to say humhoi. But I was like, humhoi? What does humhoi mean? E Honda is Japanese. I don't remember E Honda saying humhoi in the game. Doskoi is a special chant that the sumo wrestler used to express their strengths and, you know, how powerful they are. Sumo wrestler actually, when they fight doskoi, doskoi, they don't say it. But for Japanese, it's a very easy to understand when somebody says doskoi is, oh, he must be a sumo wrestler. So I think in this game, creator wanted to make E Honda sounds even more like he is a sumo wrestler. So instead of he saying they said doskoi. Moving to Chun-Li, she's actually not Japanese, but she does say few words in Japanese here. Actually, the name of the move is Spinning Bird Kick, but she actually spoke in Japanese English accent, like Spinning Bird Kick. But there's one Japanese phrase that she says when she wins. Yatta is used when Japanese people celebrate or when they win the game or something. In English, you would say yeah or woohoo.
Hey, what's with all the noise?
But I don't know why this Chinese character actually spoke in Japanese. By the way, in Dude Stage, which takes place in Suzaku Castle, actually Suzaku Castle doesn't exist in Japan. It's based on real castle called Matsuejo in Shimane Prefecture. Looking at the Dude Stage and then real Matsuejo, I think they did a pretty good job. So when you look at the both side of the screen, you see like a small signs, right? Two signs there. It's actually said Furin-kazan. Furin-kazan is a strategy that made by a very famous Japanese shogun, Takeda Shingen. He actually liked to draw Furin-kazan, this word on the flag when they went to battlefield. Fu means wind, so move fast like wind. Rin means forest. Stay still like forest. Ka means fire, fierce like fire. Zan means mountain, immovable like mountains. Altogether it means combining speed, calmness, aggression, and stability. By the way, E Honda's stage is actually in the sento. Sento is a Japanese traditional public bath. So let's take a look at the left side. You see the curtain things hanging on the wall? It says "yu" in Japanese. "Yu" literally means warm water. But when you see this sign "yu" in Japan, it 100% means public bath or hot spring. And also underneath the curtain thing, it says katakana, Capcom. So I guess this center's name is Capcom Yu, Capcom public bath. It is very neat. Actually, I just found out now, in between the mirrors is usually local advertisement. In Japan, the public bath is a very good way to promote your own local business like that. They usually put what kind of business they have and also the phone number as well. It's kind of hard to see, but I think it says perm, which is for the local hairdresser advertisement. There's another sign that says honetsugi, means chiropractic. So that's a probably local chiropractic clinic put the ad here. On the right side of the stage, you can see a huge huge lantern. It says OED. OED means making great money, or the business is really doing good. So when you win the stage, you see the new picture on the center drawing. It said 勝負あり means victory decided. I think it's so cool that people all around the world can learn Japanese from our video games. On the other hand, a part of me dies from second-hand embarrassment when English speakers use these Japanese words without knowing their true meaning. This one, you've definitely seen before. Pervert. But it's actually not what you think it means. I'll tell the true meaning of this and other crazy Japanese words you guys use, but don't really understand in this video. So I'll see you there. Thanks for watching. Okini!